Beautiful morning to hit the links, you guys. Yes, we're at Eagle Creek here, EagleQuest, Coyote Creek in Surrey. And Scott, you're the GM here. And why don't you show us a little tee here, first of all, the driving range. This is what real golf looks like, as you guys all know. Beautiful shot. He just nails it. But we're doing this with a bit of a twist today. This is FootGolf. And there's my kick. Now, what's this all about? Tell us how this started, Scott.
Well, it's been no secret that in the last few years in the golf industry, participation levels have been dropping.
Right.
And so as owners and operators of facilities, we're looking for new ways to bring people to the golf course and open up and show our facilities off. And FootGolf gave us that opportunity.
And how many people have you got sort of coming on board with this? Like, is it a younger crowd? And how do you balance it out with the actual, the traditional golf game here?
It's a good mix right now. We had our opening event a week ago, and we saw a good mix from young kids, 8, 9, 10 years old, all the way up to kind of mid-30s and older. Yeah. We're hoping to get everybody from, kids, parents, grandparents, everybody. And
how does it work balancing the foot golf with the normal golf here during normal play hours?
Well, right now what we've got is we have our 18 foot golf holes in our front 9.
Yeah.
And so there's roughly 2 holes per our 1 traditional hole.
Yeah.
And right now we've got it set up where where we've got a little bit of a buffer right now. So we've got golfers kind of in front, and then we have a allotment of times for the foot golf itself, and then kind of golfers going after. But you can intermix them and intersperse them at any time if you really want.
Very cool. Thanks a lot. And these gentlemen here, why don't you guys just take a few kicks there? Mike, what is the actual technique when it comes to kicking one of the soccer balls?
So I'm going to hit one, drive it nice and low, kind of like you would with the driver on a golf course.
Just like you would a driver.
Yeah.
And the idea essentially, just like when you're driving here, is just to get it as far as you can and as accurate as possible.
Well, the
right?
beauty of foot golf is you've got 1 foot, or maybe, well, you've got 2 feet, but you can treat it like you've got 10 golf clubs, right? You can bend it, you can curl it, you can chip it, you can drive it nice and low. So I'll hit one here maybe and try and bend it around the corner with a little bit of spin.
A little bend it like Beckham there.
Going around a tree, something like that.
Oh, nice. It's the rim there. Okay.
Drop the mic there.
Awesome stuff. So instead of carrying a bunch of clubs around, which is fine too, obviously. I mean, we all have our traditional golf. You just show up with a pair of nice shoes and a soccer ball.
Absolutely, yeah. You can essentially play with 1 soccer ball, a pair of turf shoes. Make sure that you got a bit of grip, and you're good to go.
Awesome. Okay, guys, we're here in Surrey at EagleQuest all morning long. I'll be learning some more techniques all about foot golf coming up. It's a beautiful morning to hit the links. Bam! Yes, we're at EagleQuest, Coyote Creek. We're learning about foot golf. Coming up, we're going to learn all about this great organization. It is officially sanctioned, and we're going to learn some of the techniques. Here we go. Bend it like Tiger. Oh, that needs some work. Take it away, boys. Yes, a soccer ball-sized twist. You guys, we're here at EagleQuest, Coyote Creek. I'll get it eventually. Beautiful morning here for golf, but we're doing foot golf. And Alex, you guys are professionals here with the Canadian Foot Golf Association. And Mike's out there. He's going to do a little kick for us. Talk to us about the technique that's involved with foot golf.
Sure. So, yeah, as ex-professionals, we love the sport because we don't have to run 90 minutes anymore, but we still get to pull out all our palette of techniques. So Mike here is doing a little spinning shot towards the hole. Pretty good layup for him.
That's a nice shot.
It's a bring out take. You'd use the same technique on a free kick in a game. So he might spin a shot sometimes. He might drive something low, just like you would in golf. You might have to go under a tree or over a tree.
Yeah.
Or he's going to have a lot of finesse in this next shot, and he's going to have to putt and lay up pretty close. So it does bring out all the technique palette of a soccer player.
And you and Mike do actually have experience as soccer players, right?
Yeah, we both played for the Canadian national team through our youth careers, and we both got to go over to Europe and play in Germany and England.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
And talk to us about the popularity, the growing popularity. You can finish your shot if you want there, Mike. The popularity of foot golf, because there's, 12 courses all over Canada?
Right, there's 12 courses across Canada. There's 26 member countries, just like soccer and FIFA.
Yeah.
There's Federation International Foot Golf. So if you score well in one of the tour events at the Canadian, through the Canadian Foot Golf Association, you could actually go to the Foot Golf World Cup, which is pretty cool.
And you guys have a big event coming up here at EagleQuest, right?
We do. We're going to have an event in August, and there's going to be a tour event, which will be the first tour event on the West Coast. These open events are for anyone to come out. Anybody can enjoy it. Obviously, whether you're a kid, you're going to love this, or whether you're an ex-professional soccer player, you're also going to say, hey, perfect opportunity for me to bring out all my technique and show it off. So there's going to be a couple tournaments here, but there's tournaments all the way across Canada, and they can find that all on the website at footgolf.ca.
Very cool. I mean, the golf is still going on here, obviously the traditional golf, but it's like half the cost to do the foot golf. You need basically a nice pair of shoes with a soccer ball. And Michelle, get a load of the size of the hole here. So that's what you're aiming for when you kick the soccer ball in. A lot bigger than your average golf hole there. Yes, beautiful morning here at EAGLEQUEST, Coyote Creek, and we're going to be learning more about foot golf, going through an actual hole. Coming up, will I make it over the dangerous water hazard? Stick around. It's a beautiful day in Surrey. The world of golf and soccer combined to form foot golf. Yes, this is very fascinating, you guys. We're here in Surrey. Thank you very much at EAGLEQUEST, Coyote Creek. Okay, the water hazard. We're actually going to take you through an actual hole right now. A little bit shortened version, but I've got Alex and Mike here. I'm teeing off a little closer, guys, right?
I think that's the junior tee.
Junior ladies tee. Okay, here we go. Ready, Milan? Get over there!
River.
Oh, you punk ball. Okay, so sometimes that happens. You know, you're going to get in the water maybe, or in the grass. That's a much nicer shot, and part of the trick is, that's a beautiful shot.
That's the layup.
Part of the trick too, obviously, is to get a little curve on it. Here goes Mike. Oh, nice one. Good bounce on there. Nice proximity to the hole. So guys, come on over here. And Alex, what's the trick with sort of getting it up and over a hazard like that?
Well, the shots that Mike and I just took are a little bit of a chip shot, just trying to get underneath the ball, put some backspin, kind of like you would with a golf club, like a 9-iron, and get underneath.
Yeah.
And so that we wouldn't roll about 20 yards further. So it's kind of the same. It's like having 14 clubs, but you got one leg that's trying to take all the shots.
All right, you guys finish the shots, and we have the... Thanks a lot. We got the trusty net here to fish the balls out that go into the water. But I'll just let these guys finish because I'm not going to bother grabbing the ball right now, but we do have the net for when the balls do go into the water. So what do you want to kind of keep in mind here, Alex? Just like a nice like flat rolling shot?
Yeah, so I was just, Mike used the sole of his foot there.
Yeah.
I decided to go with the inside of the foot, two different techniques, but
beautiful.
Obviously same thing, bring out the putter inside of the foot and guide it towards the hole.
And just like in golf, you need to really be aware of the contours and the breaks, so you know whether you want to sort of kick around that or go sort of head on for it. It's the same kind of technique, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Before you take a shot, you're kind of taking in everything a little bit, the trees, what you're wrapping around, and obviously you missed out on the river there, but either way it's...
Thanks for reminding the people at home about that. All right, guys, I'll fish my ball out. Back to you. We're here at EAGLEQUEST, Coyote Creek. Beautiful morning. We're doing some foot golf. Oh, yeah. Where's that ball?
And what's the penalty, Thor, for getting in the rough with the drink there? Is it a 2-shot?
I think so, yeah. Can I get a mulligan on that one?
You got a mully.
In Surrey at Coyote Creek, and this is what we're going to be looking at next, you guys. We're going to check out the hole that goes into foot golf. It's a lot deeper and a lot wider than your average golf hole. We'll find out how to make that coming up. Nice shot there. Very accurate.
This foot golf is catching on.
Amazing, you guys. Beautiful day in Surrey here. We're at EAGLEQUEST, Coyote Creek, and we're learning about foot golf. Now, Byron, you're the superintendent here. Talk to us about the actual hole that you need to make for the foot golf, because it's a lot wider and a lot deeper than your average golf hole.
Well, as you were saying, yeah, it's a lot bigger hole. It's 21 inches wide, and we're about a little over a foot deep, so it's a big hole.
And this is the actual cup that we'll go into. This is like a
fiberglass.
Fiberglass, pretty sturdy.
Yeah,
So
it's going to last a while.
Pop it in there. And then the other thing with the foot golf holes is that it's on the rough, right? Because you want to sort of do it in conjunction with the real golf that's going on here at EAGLEQUEST. So you don't want to be interfering with actual golf games. So it's a lot harder to dig into the rough, right?
It was a long process for the guys to get all these cups in, about 3 days.
Yeah.
I said thanks a lot of times. So, but we got it done. So it turned out really well. And we have the other cups that are elevated for drainage. For the winter time.
Yeah.
So it's going to work well.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Byron. You can just stick the flag in there. And I'll move on to Alex. Now, Alex, the big thing here, obviously, is that this foot golf is like an officially sanctioned event that happens in a bunch of countries, right?
Yeah, it's 26 member countries of the FIFG. So FIFG is just like FIFA, but it's Federation of International Foot Golf. And the CFGA, Canadian Foot Golf Association, is one of those members. So we're really looking at it as it can be a professional sport. You could go to a Foot Golf World Cup one day.
Awesome. All right, man, I'll let you take the ball out of the cup there, and you can go take a few practice rounds. Mike, tell us about a big event that's happening here at EAGLEQUEST in September.
Yeah, so we hosted our first event last week, and we had over 120 people here. We will be hosting another event hopefully by the end of August, and we will be hosting a CFGA Tour event, which would actually make you eligible for the World Cup, depending on how you score, probably sometime in September. So stay tuned to footgolf.ca to figure out when that will be.
I mean, this is not just some sort of like casual hobby. This is like an actual big organization organization, right?
Yeah, no, especially in Europe and now in the United States, people are starting to take it very, very seriously, and it's a big sport for a lot of different countries. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, man. Grab a ball because we'll end it off with some. We'll try and get it in there. If you guys want to go behind me, we'll take some shots. Now, Scott, we want to end off on a couple of issues.
sure.
Fundraising is big as well, right?
Absolutely. That's a lot of what we're trying to do is with fundraisers and birthday parties and team building exercises and everything for you know, we've got it all here. So we can do that. And then, you know, things like we've got $15 green fees,
Yeah.
$10 for youth, half the time. So it's a lot of fun.
Half the price, half the time, and double the fun.
Double the fun, absolutely.
And you can still come out to EagleQuest, obviously, and play traditional golf.
Play traditional golf anytime. Absolutely. We're open all the time for regular golfers as well.
Okay, thanks so much.
All
We've got a
right, thank
blast
you.
here. Gonna get my practice on you guys back to you. Come on down, check it out. It's very cheap. You can get the whole family involved. This is a legitimate sport here.
See if you can do
Man.
it. Can you